Mwah! Not that I want to kiss you, but I'm going to teach you a lesson about kiss. You've probably heard it before. Keep it simple, stupid. Well, I don't like that word at the end. So we're going to say keep it super simple when it comes to hosting neuropathy talks in your office. Now, I know there's so much information out there, probably stuff that we went over with you, things that you've seen on the internet about how to have these big events. But you know what? Sometimes you just keep it simple, whether it's for budgeting reasons, time reasons, could be a plethora of things. I used to host neuropathy talks in my office over our lunch break. So we would close from 12 to 2 o'clock. I would have people come into the office from 12:30 to 1 o'clock for a coffee break to learn about the most cutting edge technology in neuropathy treatments. So I remember I had a T-bar in there. I would just close it down, move it away, put some chairs out, put up a little screen in the office before I had a TV. And I would invite people in for coffee and donuts or coffee and muffins where they could learn information on how to treat their neuropathy naturally with the most cutting edge technology. So you can do this on a dime instead of sending out all the mailers and renting the restaurant and doing all the things. Is you just convert your office, you do a 15-minute talk, you get them all to fill out surveys before they walk into the office that says, here's my name, here's my date of birth, this is the insurance carrier that I have, do I work, do I not work, what type of specific symptomology their experience related to physical pain or neuropathy. So that's your leads list right there. They turn that in before they go. And so we have the hook, which is setting up the social media invite for an event in your office. It doesn't cost anything to do that. You can put it on other sites like Eventbrite that you're hosting an event in your office. So there's a multitude of ways to say you're hosting a free event in your office. Get it known to the public. In the newspaper, you could do a public service announcement if it was a free event. So we had that on the radio, we had that in the newspaper, we had it on Facebook, and then something that was like Eventbrite, it was called Meetup. People can come into the office. Oh, and also I did advertise with Beacon, which is a senior living newspaper or magazine. I guess that's what I should say. It's a magazine. It's published one time a month, which is great because then I only pay one time and it's out there for an entire month. So it says when our classes are coming up. So that's how people found us. So it was very little to hardly any money to host these events, and then whatever it costs you to go pick up stuff at Sam's Club for coffee and pastries. So that's how we did it. It was super simple, very inexpensive. We do a 15-minute talk, have a PowerPoint presentation, go over the hook words of like what people are experiencing. Lack of coordination, decreased balance, slips and falls. Talk about how that impacts their ability to continue to live, their independence, things like that. And then talk about some of the cutting edge technologies that you're utilizing in the office. Also, I want to make a key point here. Why I like to do these lunch break neuropathy talks is that I would give them a tour in our office, and most people were blown away by the equipment that we had, the services that we were providing, and they were super excited to be a part of that. So that's another reason why having it in your office versus an outside location. So you'll put it all on these different platforms, pay a little bit of money, put it in the newspaper if you want to. Then you'll order your pastries, your coffee, have that all set up. You're going to have all your stress surveys on each chair with a pen so people can fill that out. And then I always leave a couple of extra pieces of paper on the back in case people want to take a note or take notes from the talk. And then we have the PowerPoint presentation, and then we also have the products that the person would use at home. So we tell them, yes, you can do services within the office, but our program is very focused around home care. and then we would schedule them for an appointment right then and there. We wouldn't go over the cost of anything really. At that point, we'd say, we need to verify your insurance coverage, see what's available to you. Let's get you set up for your complimentary consultation. If we do a medical exam, which most oftentimes is the case, we'll either bill that to your insurance. If you haven't met your deductible for the year, it would be a minimum of $49. So most people were happy to do that. And usually I'd have 5 or 6 people stop by on the lunch hour, and I would schedule 5 to 7 people. Why 7 people? Because people have spouses that they want to bring in as well, or they have a companion or somebody else that may live in the senior community, or they play pickleball with, and they say, oh my gosh, my neighbor, they've been dealing with this. I'm tired of listening. Can I schedule them an appointment too? So we send them home with all of the paperwork, because sometimes when they're elderly, it takes a little bit longer to get through that. So we send them home with the paperwork, give them their appointment time. We get copies of their insurance card, driver's license, and sometimes they have lists of medications that are already on their phone. They can just email that to you. So get as much prep work done ahead of time as you can. So when they come in, they're already verified. You know what their benefits are. If their deductible's been met, they're already educated. So now it's about taking the health history, getting to those emotional components, and then moving them over to the medical to have the examination, and then scheduling them back for the report of findings, because they already have a high desire from what they've learned and doing a very simple seminar in the office. So if you want something more elaborate, we can help you with that. But let's keep it super simple today. Do the in-office talks and have fun doing it. Keep making the world a better place. Be blessed and be a blessing. We'll see you next time.